Yeah! Welcome to the world of Mime Over Matter. And today we are taking a look at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles WWE Wrestling crossover. This is Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, as Casey Jones, our masked vigilante. We've got you can see underneath some of that, we've got his neck tattoo. So I was curious whether or not they were going to have that on there. I'm glad that they do. And he's got a belt on, kind of a sash over him. And thanks, Donatello, put him back there. And let's take a quicker look at the box. There's the mask that he comes with that makes him Casey Jones. And he's got his hockey stick. He's got a baseball bat in there. Got a cool cartoon design on there. Got some pizza on what's left of the box. Donatello didn't hold anything back. And let's take a look at the back. So this is Wave 2, where in the first one you could see there was New Day and Rey Mysterio as the Turtles. Now they added Seth Rollins as Leonardo, and they have Roman Reigns as Shredder, and then, as we're seeing now, Casey Jones as Cody Rhodes, which is awesome. I was kind of excited about Wave 1, but I was more excited and hopeful that they'd be doing more characters. Then Wave 2 came out, and the three that they did, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Cody Rhodes, were absolutely incredible. So I'm very happy and really excited to see what else they're going to do with this series. So let's get our mask on our Cody Rhodes. And there we go. And this actually looks better than the mask that Cody Rhodes wears at the wrestling events, like the main ones, which just looks too big. I actually think he should wear like a hockey mask painted like this. I think it would actually look so much cooler. And let's see what else he's got in there. So it looks like there's another weapon. He's got a baseball bat he can start smacking people with, and he's got two swappable hands. It looks like fists. So the hands that he has in the packaging, we've got one taped hand that can hold his weapon, and then you got one untaped hand that holds the other weapon, but it's not taped. And then we have the swappable ones. We have the taped one, and then we have the punching one. So just so you know, if you're ever playing rock paper scissors with Cody Rhodes, he's always throwing rock. Not Dwayne Johnson, although he probably could. He's probably thrown him around once or twice. I'm talking about the actual rock in the game. And while we have him out, let's see what the fists look like. So we'll pop his hand off and put those on and try out his baseball bat. Oof. So the baseball bat does not fit in the hand too well. He's got to hold it pretty high up, which is not not ideal for, in my opinion, for displaying or stop motion with him. So I think I very much prefer the hockey stick, which is interesting just as far as the design goes of the figure. Maybe it fits better in the other hand. We can check that out. But Casey Jones with the hockey mask, the hockey stick, I think I'm okay with having that as his weapon of choice. But I'm just curious. It does look like the taped hand is a little bit tighter. I mean, you can get it. It's not as loose, but it still has to hold up pretty high. You can't actually hold it along the handle. I wish they had the grip of the hand a little bit tighter. I guess they had to keep it a little bit open for the hockey stick, but that comes at the expense of the baseball bat, which, they probably could have just put another set of hands that could hold at least one swappable hand that could hold the baseball bat, but you could still get some pretty cool poses in there like this. And now let's take a closer look at some of the detail and articulation on our Cody Rhodes. And let's see. So we can see he's got a cloth goods shirt on, which is pretty cool. And then he's got a belt on, kind of like a sash that works as Casey Jones's kind of over the shoulder golf bag that he wears. So this way he can put his weapons and accessories on there. It's got two. It's got a big one and a small one. I'm not sure if they're, yeah, if you put the hockey stick in the big one, it slides right through. So the hockey stick is designed for the smaller one. And then for the baseball bat, it looks like you're going to have to put it in from the handle first. So this way the larger part will hold in there, which is cool. It's an interesting design because usually over the shoulder you're grabbing the handle, like especially for Casey Jones, where he would be reaching over to grab the golf bag. And for the articulation, I am very much expecting these are going to be very similar to the WWE action figures since it's Mattel. So we've got really good knee articulation. We're going to be able to do some really good stop motion and get some cool wrestling moves and poses with these for the, yeah. So we've got really good hip articulation. the elbows, the shoulders, just really good range in there so that you can really get some awesome poses in there. And from a balance perspective, they're usually pretty good. Like the joints hold, so you could play around with them and get some pretty cool things on there. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this belt back on because I do like the over the shoulder belt look. Oh, we forgot to. He does also have an ab crunch in there. So, as to be expected with a the Mattel wrestling figures. All right, so let's get this belt back on him. So the belt has little pegs on it, so it pops on and off. It is a little bit, so it's not a soft good, it's like a softer plastic, so it does have a little bit of stretch to it. It is not going on as easily as it was to take off. So, my word of recommendation to anyone who's playing around with this, if you don't need to take it off, I'd say don't don't take it off and leave it on. If it happens to come off, you're gonna probably have to struggle like I am. So it's not popping right back in because it doesn't fully fit over him. It's almost like form fitted to him. So, and then it's not aligning to where the pegs are because you got the four, which I guess I can try the two, but I believe it was four in the packaging. So I was trying to repop those in as the four, and it is not too easy. Honestly, I think the easiest thing for me to do is to just pop his head off and then close it and just slide it over his arm and shoulder. So I will do that later. So not concerned that I won't be able to get it back on him. Oh, and actually, I just noticed he's got his dream tattoo on there. So yeah, they put all the tattoos on him, and yeah, I am absolutely loving this line of figures. Love turtles, love the wrestling figures. This is a perfect crossover. And I'm going to put a little commercial together at the end, so stick around for the commercial. If you get a chance to pick these up, pick them up. Wave 2's hitting stores now. Thanks for watching.
Hey you! Do you like Ninja Turtles and wrestling? If you do, you're in for a treat! Mattel brings you the crossover you've been waiting for! They've got Cody Rhodes as Casey Jones and Seth Rollins as Leonardo! They're radical! And they're gonna bring the fight from the sewer to the ring! Be on the lookout for Roman Reigns as a Shredder and the New Day as the Ninja Turtles along with Rey Mysterio! Oh yeah! Cowabunga!